Okay. So we are in the live already. We are waiting up for our audience. Okay, so we can start. Okay. Mm, okay, this is Mohammad Mahfuzur Rahman, CEO of Online Education BD, and today we have a special guest for Arkansas State University in USA, and it's Akori Langenfelter, and she is the Assistant Admission Director in Recruitment, and also we have our another guest, Mr. Chetan.
Hello, guys.
Okay. Hi, how are you? How are you, everyone?
Doing great. How are you?
We are
And
good. Thank you
thank
so
you so
much.
much for inviting us here. I'm excited.
Okay. So I'm going to speak sometimes in Bangla for our audience. Okay.
Definitely. Definitely.
Okay. Actually, আমরা খুব বাংলাদেশি সবাই খুব টাফ সিচুয়েশনের মধ্যে যাচ্ছি। লকডাউন এবং আসলে আমাদের প্রোগ্রামটা গত সপ্তাহে হওয়ার কথা ছিল। আমাদের ম্যানেজিং পার্টনার শামস মান্নার বাবা মারা যাওয়ার কারণে আমরা আসলে প্রোগ্রামটা তখন কন্টিনিউ করতে পারিনি। সো আসলে আপনারা যারা জয়েন করছেন তারা যদি শেয়ার করবেন তাহলে হয়তো আমাদের আরো যারা অডিয়েন্স আছে বা যারা ইউএসএ স্টাডি সম্পর্কে হায়ার এডুকেশন সম্পর্কে জানতে চাচ্ছে তারা সবাই আসলে জানতে পারবে। Okay. So Ms. Akuri, you can start your presentation.
Sure. Okay. Great. Thank you. I'm gonna let me share my screen. So I do have a slide that I prepared for today's session. Hopefully, I can give you a lot of information about Arkansas State University. So, and towards the end, if you have any questions, please give us a comment, and I'm here to answer your questions. So if I didn't present some information that you want to know, please make sure that you do write it down and ask me questions at the end. First of all, I'd like to introduce where Arkansas State University is located. Arkansas State University is in the Arkansas State of the United States. You can see it in the map where the Arkansas State is the way it's red here. It's not located in the midland of the United States. University is located in a city called Jonesboro, which is about northeast of Arkansas State. We do have a population of 77,000, and around 14,000 students are studying at our campus. And about 3 to 4% of the population of our whole students population is international students. Around 450 now are currently studying on campus. They are coming from about 60 different countries, so you can experience a lot of diverse culture, as well as you have many opportunities to get involved in an American culture as well. When you guys arrive to our campus, you'll be using an airplane to land in the international airport in Memphis, which is about 1 hour away by car. And whenever you are admitted, you can arrange for the free shuttle for airport pickup. So it's great to, no worry for you to be able to, I don't know how to arrive in the campus. We will take care of you. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. But we do have over 200 registered student organization as well. On the next slide, I'm going to introduce a lot of things about our campus. So we do have about 145 buildings on our campus building. Some of the United States colleges are located in a different area of the city or different campuses everywhere. I mean, we do have separate campuses as well. But all the buildings, the colleges of business, colleges of nursing, and all the different colleges are located in one campus area, so that students can walk to each buildings to study for classes. We do have an on-campus medical center, library, student union, and the state-of-the-art student fitness centers where students go there and exercise. It's very beautiful. We have a basketball court and indoor soccer field, and a lot of gym, yoga studios, and stuff like that. So students enjoy exercising there as well. We do have a convocation center on campus where you can enjoy the music concert, a lot of entertainment concerts and plays and sports game and everything like that. And our Arkansas State University team joined the NCAA Division I games. So students are free to attend all these football games or basketball games that's hosted on our campus. And all the students enjoy attending those too. And hopefully that you can be one of them as well. We do have a mascot. Each United States university has a mascot, and ours is a red wolf. And so you would see them, walking around when you go to the events. They're pretty cute. And I talked about the student organizations, including student government associations, and we do have a lot of international students organizations that include Bangladesh student organization. So you can kind of see the picture. I do really appreciate their efforts to putting into our events to introduce their cultures, and our American students and community members. They're so excited to attend those events. So I hope you can come and help us with that too. We do have an international student association that is composed with students from all different nations to make one group to support international students on campus. Also, we have international ambassadors who are the student workers that work for our departments and to help support international students and activities and also translations and any of the concerns that students might have that are more, feel free to talk to the students, not just the staff, all myself. Sometimes students like to talk to the students for some concerns. So it's good to have them around, and they're here to help you. We do have a state cricket club. They were so good a couple years ago before COVID. They were going for the national. I think they were placed in a second. So there's a big one going there. We do have a lot of different clubs that students might be interested in, but we do have over 200. So if you are interested in something, you can always find some way to be involved on campus too. Here's some more picture of the students from Bangladesh. They're so precious. Here's a video of our Arkansas State, and you can see some campus pictures, town. So I will shut up and you can enjoy the videos. hope you enjoy the videos and kind of get to see what our campus and our towns is like. A lot of students choose Arkansas State University because of many reasons, but we do have a very good community around in this town. International students are well received by campus and also the community people here, and we value all the cultures and diversity contribution that they bring to the university. And as I mentioned before, we do have about 3 to 4% of international populations from different, 60 different countries. And our university is, state university that was established in 1909 and grown to be a bigger university. But however, that's still small enough to keep it where we can feel like, family, like big part of the large families, and at the same time, the students can experience the complete university experience. So I think it's a really good atmosphere and environment for the international students to study. The number top reasons that a lot of students choose us is that because of the affordability of study. You're getting a full year, public state university degree with a lot compared to the other states. Our tuition is affordable, including the cost of living too. Cost of living is about 12.8% lower than the U.S. average, and the estimated annual cost that includes tuition, fees, room and board, and insurance is around $23 US. And if you study bachelor's degree here and decide to go on to the second degree, such as like a master's degree or the second bachelor's degree, you will be receiving in-state tuition. So that would knock down to maybe $18,000 per academic year, including those fees. So comparing to the other states, this is pretty well. I know that's still a big money, but we did have a research on the living cost and all the different costs here. For the living cost, you can compare it about the one-bedroom median rent here in Arkansas State is about $576, and it's a lot lower than compared to the other states. And on the left, you would see the cost for on-campus dorms as well as off-campus apartments. For the top one, on-campus dorm include the 7 days a week meal plan. So you do get to eat 3 times a day, plus snacks and all the other costs that you can, coffee or the bagels or something that sells on campus, and that included in there is for per semester. So you will be very good taken care of on that sense. Here's some pictures. I thought that it's good to share so you can see what's like our campus living here. Some of them are campus apartments, some are the on-campus like first year, second year housing inside the room the actual students are using. And also for the food, we do have several meal plan options. If you live off campus and living in an apartment, of course they have big kitchens and you can cook, but if you are not the cook and you like to purchase a meal plan separately, that is also available. And we do have a different variety. We do have more like a buffet style dining there, so you can choose what you want to choose. And if you have a special dietary needs like vegetarians and stuff like that, they can accommodate your request as well. And comparing the tuitions that on the right here, this is the average in the United States public 4-year out-of-state tuition, and then all the other costs is average about $38,000 US per academic year. And on the left, you would see that all the different programs for undergrad, grad, and ESL programs at Arkansas State University. So you can see that compare the total on the bottom. So for each academic year, you're getting the same quality of the 4-year degree for $15,000 US less. So a lot of the students is liking this affordability as well and choose Arkansas State too. And also, we do offer the scholarship opportunities for freshman students studying, coming here right out of high school to study undergraduate program. If the high school transcript has a 3.25 out of 4 GPA, and if you meet the English proficiency requirements, you are eligible to receive $3,000 per school year scholarship. And or if you have attended some college or university in your country and coming here as a transfer student, if you have 24 or more transferable credit hours from your previous college, then with a GPA 3.25 out of 4, then you are eligible to receive those kind of same amounts, $3,000 per school year transfer scholarship too. And other non-A-state scholarship can be viewed on our website too. So please check www.astate.edu. And if you are applying for graduate student as a graduate student, and we do not have like a scholarship or the funding opportunities for those students, but a lot of students apply for a graduate assistant position. This would pay you in-state tuition, give you in-state tuition plus the stipend. It's a salary for your 20 hours per week work for research and all the projects. So a lot of students get helped by getting this graduate assistantship position there. And again, as I mentioned, once you get the 1 degree from a state, you will get the in-state tuition for your 2nd degree. So if you're currently studying at high school, planning for a higher education in the future to get the master's degree, this might be a great plan for you to come here and study and get the bachelor's degree and go on to the master's degree as well. And we do have employment opportunities for international students. If you are ESL students studying English as a second language on our campus, they are not able to work on campus or off campus. However, that if you're coming here as an undergraduate students or graduate students, you can work on campus up to 20 hours per week when the school is in session, and 28 hours per week when school is not in session, meaning like in the summertime. And there are opportunities. A lot of international students work in our office as well, and also gym that I talked about, also different colleges office, food services, like a food court, cafeteria. Some students work at the housing office as a residence assistant. So there are so many opportunities, and all those are listed in our emails or on our website, where work opportunities, so you can access there, kind of view what jobs are available each day. And also we do have a career service office on campus that can help you to find the jobs, and they will help you to write a resume as well. So this is great to visit them if you're interested in working on campus. And during your school, you can also participate in the things called the CPT, curricular practical training. What this is that the certain major would allow you to do the internship program where you get the job either on or off campus related to your major. So if you're like studying a BS in computer science, you can get the internship at the computer company and then get the credit hour, as well as either get paid or unpaid. Some of the internship is a paid position and some are unpaid for experience. After the graduation, students can participate in the things called the OPT. This one is an optional practical training, and this will give you about 1 year of a legal work authorization to work in your field of your study off campus after your graduation. So it doesn't have to be in Arkansas State. You can go to like New York, California, Texas, other different states to do this and can work 1 year. If your major is a STEM field, like a computer science or the engineering, you can extend this opportunity for an additional 24 months. So total would be up to 3 years of the work authorizations in the United States. So it can lead into a H-1B sponsorship, and I have seen a few of the students I closely known, they used to work for me on campus and stuff like that, they still report to me like, they got the H1 visa or something like that. So I'm happy for them. I'm not going to guarantee for everybody's going to do that, but some students do. So this is a great opportunity for the students. And our immigration specialist would help you to apply for those CPT and OPT. Our international program office provide full services to all international students, including admissions, which I am taking care of that, and the orientation. When you guys arrive, we do have an orientation week to take care of you to settle on campus and go through health screenings and register courses and everything. And again, the immigration advising will help you with the CPT, OPT, I-20, all those kind of visa issues. We do have a specialist to help you there on campus. And we do also offer the student activities and engagement events on campus. And you saw down the pictures that we do host a lot of events. And I know the last year, because of COVID, we have to go everything online. So we did online events. But for fall, and even started last week, we started back the face-to-face events here. So hopefully that the situation remains safe and well for everybody, and we can continue to offer those services too. We do have a tutoring lab services where we help the students to write the papers, because it's kind of difficult and challenging for the international students. We do have other tutoring services on campus the students can use. We do have international ambassadors if you need their students' help there too. This is a list of the events that we do offer too. Then Conversation Club. This is the weekly events that we meet with international students and help them to learn, to speak English, and also to meet American staff and students to be able to expand their community, to make friends on campus. And we also provide free shuttles. I didn't mention earlier about the airport shuttle, but we do provide a free airport shuttle for international students at the beginning and the end of each semester. We're going to go back and forth into International Memphis Airport and our campus, so the students can go back to their country during the break, or when they arrive, they can come back to the campus. For shopping shuttles, we run those shuttles daily from Sunday to Monday, all week, Sunday to Saturday. And we run this for a few hours every day, so the students can get the groceries and clothing and whatever the necessary things for them. We do run the bank and the driver's license office shuttles as well, so they can take care of the little ID cards, or the bank, put the deposits and manage the accounts as well. We do try to offer the farmers market, international market. This is back on a couple of weeks ago too, and the students can enjoy to go to Memphis, which it's a bigger city there. They have a huge international farmers market where students can get the international fresh food and seasoning and all the good stuff. I sometimes go there too. So, yeah, those are good places. So now we're going to go into academics. I know this is something most of you are interested in, right? So Arkansas State, as I mentioned, started in 1909 as an agriculture research institute. But since then, we have developed to now offer more than 170 academic programs and concentrations. We do offer English Learning Academy, which is the English as a second language program, and also undergraduate bachelor's degree programs, graduate, master's, and doctoral degree programs. And our faculties have 85% of the faculty holds the highest academic degrees in their field. So you're getting the good education at Arkansas State University. Average class size is about 29, but the student to faculty ratio is about 17:1. So I think this is a great ratio where it's not too big, where you get ignored by the faculty, but you get the closer communication with the faculty members. Now I'm going to talk about the majors and programs that we're going to offer here in a little bit, but top 5 popular majors that international students are coming here for are business, engineering, computer science, communications, and science and mathematics major. That's not limited to this, so we're going to talk about this at the next slide. But teaching formats is that we do offer a lecture, which is the face-to-face campus. We do the lab-based, the field work, everything on face-to-face, and most of the classes are done this way. But we also offer the web classes that students do online. And also, it's kind of a mixture. Web-assisted is a mixture of online plus face-to-face meetings. So majority of the study and testing you do online, but then once a week or so, you do meet with the class to discuss or to present, some research or something like that. So we do have a separate teaching format that you can enjoy here. Here is the list of the undergraduate degrees that are available for all of us. And if you see this, and some of the the concentrations are not listed in this list, so it's gonna be huge because a lot of the major have maybe 4, sometimes 6 options under the major. So if you don't see some particular subject that you'd like to study in this list, please let us know. You can reach out to our office there in Bangladesh and in India, and also here too. But if you have any questions on the optional programs under the major, please let me know. And next slide shows the available graduate degrees. Those are the open for international students. We're going to talk about the requirements. Graduate programs a little bit different from undergraduate requirements. I'm going to kind of go about together. But basic admission process is the same. First, you're gonna fill out our application form online and pay $50 application fee. This is all same for ESL undergrad and grad students. We cannot waive this fee because it's mandatory for us to create ID and process your files. But once you submit those, you would upload all the documents on your application page that's a requested upload. We're going to talk about that too, but after you upload everything, and our staff would review the documents, and if it's all good, we'll make a decision or send your files to the graduate program for them to make decisions on. Once the decision is made, you will receive the email, say, hey, congratulations, or, sorry that we couldn't get you here. But you will receive email throughout the application process. And scanned copies of the documents like transcripts, diploma, and all that are accepted for admission purposes. But please know that we do require all students to submit official copies. That is, official copy is the one that attested and all copied in a sealed envelope by school. Those documents need to be submitted upon your arrival. So make sure that when you apply, you have the official documents and the ones that's not open that you can, copy and send it to Scan to apply to. So document to submit. So basic document is application fee and then financial statement or the letter of sponsorship. The bank statement needs to show 23,000 US dollars for us to issue I-20. So without this, we won't be able to issue I-20, which is immigration document that you need to apply for visa. So please make sure that you'll be able to show this. If your bank statement's account name is different from yours, like your last name, your dad's last name or your mom's last name is different from yours, we need a letter of sponsorship in English saying that he is or she is sponsoring you for this study. And we also need a copy of a passport. Make sure that's not expired or not expiring very soon. So please send a copy there too. And transcript and diploma. If you are applying for high school, for undergrad right out of high school, you will need to submit the high school transcript, 10th, 11th, and 12th grades. And if you are coming as a transfer student and have more than 24 credit hours you can submit the college transcript there. If you don't have a 24 hours or more, then we might be asking you to submit the high school transcript as well. And GPA requirements are listed here. But for the graduate applicants, depending on the program, the GPA requirements are different. But we usually looking at at least about 2.75 out of 4. Also, we need proof of English proficiency. If we're going to talk about the list of what test we are accepting here a little bit. But if you don't have that test score, but you like to apply right away to come here, you can do the ESL plus undergrad or ESL plus grad applications too. Here's a list of the test scores that we accept as a proof of English proficiency. So many students take maybe like IELTS, maybe TOEFL internet base. Duolingo is accepting currently but we stopped accepting this score on December 31st, 2021, this year. So if you have it now or later before December 31st and applying for the spring semester, we can still accept it, but any Duolingo test score that's submitted after that or next year, we won't be able to accept it. But for now, we are accepting those. And if you have a SAT score or ACT score, which we do not require your international student to submit, but if you have it, you can submit it as a proof of English proficiency. And I'm almost over. I know I'm talking so long, but I'm almost over. Here is the deadline. If you're interested in Arkansas State University, we do have 3 major intakes for undergrad and a grad, including ESL, but the ESL has a midterm intake too. So here's a list. We do have application deadline. After you apply, here's a document submission deadline. We need to have all of your documents that we kind of talked about by this deadline. So that we can issue the I-20, you can apply for the visa and ready to come here for this class start day. The orientation is going to be a week before this class start day. You want to try to arrange to arrive here for the orientation. Otherwise, you won't be able to register courses. So I recommend you to schedule ahead of the time. And if I know that I talked a lot and gave you a lot of information, I'm sure you might have some of the different questions. But also you can scan this QR code to go to our international admission website, where we try to put as much information as possible so the international student can get informed quite well. So please use this QR code and check out our international admission website. And so I'm going to stop sharing my screen now and get back to Chetan. Let me see.
Thank you so much, Akori. It was a wonderful
Yes.
presentation. Indeed, I guess students must have got a lot of insight about the university by now.
Great.
Mr. Rahman, yeah, you can straight away go with the question answer session. You are muted. You need to unmute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Actually, we received many questions. We're going to try to answer our student question. Okay. I'm trying to share his answer.
Okay, so yes, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Janatu, hello. Is there a Bachelor of Health Science or Medical Studies in this university? We do have a Bachelor's of Nursing and then Health Studies. If you like to know what, can I share my screen again so that students can see
Sure, you can.
what exact program that you can, how to find it. So when you go to astate.edu, you would bring up here, and you can go to academics, degree offered, and here's a list of all the degrees that are offered here. So we do have like health studies, nursing, like here, health promotion and stuff like that. But we don't have a health communication. It's just a certificate, which you can probably do that as you do the other major too. But you cannot, get I-24 certificate. So you have to apply for those bachelor's degrees or, the master's degree. But you can list it here. So the name might not be exactly the same, but they are the very similar contents. And if you want to know exactly what they were studying, for example, health studies, you can click on here. It will give you a little details of what it is like, and then you can click on the degree plan that would or checklist. It would show you what exact courses you'll be taking. So if you click on here, it will show the degree tracks, and they have each and prerequisites and stuff like that too. So I hope this helps. But yes, we do have a very health profession. I know it's getting very popular. Um, but yeah. So let me see. Let me go back to yeah.
Okay, so she have another question.
Yes. So I didn't give SAT, but I have a score of 7.5 in IELTS. Am I eligible for scholarship, and how much will it be? Okay, so as I mentioned, we do not require the students to take SAT, so that is okay for international students. And the IELTS score 7.5 is good for the proof of English certificate, but we do not give the scholarship based on the English ability. We do give a scholarship based on your GPA, on your either high school GPA, grade point average, or the college GPA. So I have to look at your transcripts, and if you're applying for the bachelor's program, we do offer the scholarship I mentioned. You would receive $3,000 per school year if your GPA is over 3.25 out of 4. Okay, so next question is said, when is the application deadline for the next intake? I didn't mention it is July 20, I think, let me see, July 9th, was it?
July 19th.
8th
I
of
think
July is the online application deadline for the coming fall intake.
Yes,
And
July
I guess
9th.
it will be really very close. So if you are looking at the spring intake, spring 2022, then November will be the, I don't have the correct date with me right now, but November will be the month, first week of the November, when there will be the deadline for the next coming January, spring 2022 intake.
Mhm. Yes, spring 2022 is the application deadline is November 12th.
Yeah.
So that might be the a good time. Maybe it's too rush for the fall already because it's leaving only 1 week. The application deadline is ending in July 9th. But if you already have documents ready, to go, you have been planning for this, I think you can still make it. But yes.
so maybe Hassan has
Okay,
one
without
question.
IELTS possible? Yes, if you don't have an IELTS score, you can get the other English proficiency score like a TOEFL, IBT, or different test score that we were talking about. However, like if you don't have any test score, you can apply as a ESL, English as a second language program, and then go on to a university studies. So some students call it like a conditional admissions, like a conditional with English ability. So what they do is that you apply and get admitted to the university and come here to study English first at the ESL. Then after you complete with a good grade, you go on to the university. Yeah, so it is possible without IELTS.
Okay, so Shaurab Hassan Rani have one question.
Yeah,
I think
it's the
question is
same thing
similar.
for master's
Same
program
question,
as
yes.
well. Yes.
Okay, so okay, Mahbub Rabbi, one question. Is it possible to transfer my credit from international student development to international business?
Okay, so this really have to depends on what courses it is. So whenever the transfer students come to our university or any U.S. university, we have to look at their transcript, and then we have to look at the syllabus. You know, what kind of program, what kind of courses you study, so that we can evaluate if what you took in for the international studies department are equivalent to our international business degree. So those kind of equivalent courses, yes, we can transfer the credit. But if we are deeming those courses that's not equivalent, then it would be like counted as a general credit. So you do get the credit hours on the transcript, but not the course placement. You know what I'm talking about? So you cannot do like, hey, I studied business statistics 1 in here. And if not equivalent to our business statistics 1, then you have to take business statistics 1 at Arkansas State University. But if they are considered the same or equivalent in the level and the courses material, then you don't have to take this business statistics 1. I hope that makes sense. Yeah.
Thank you so much for you. We have another question from Abid Rahman.
Do you have a
Do you
placement
yes.
or co-op opportunities for international students? Okay, I'm not familiar with what placement are you talking about? Co-op opportunities.
If I'm not wrong, he's talking about the job placements.
Okay, yes. So international students can work on campus. Students are not allowed to work off campus unless they have CPT, those are visa that we were talking about as an internship. But yes, we do have a lot of work opportunities on campus.
So, um, and another question from Arif Rahman Khan about cost. I think
I guess he missed the presentation.
so. So,
Yes.
so, so you
So
can.
yeah, I can kind of show it again if that helps. But you know, sometimes the students didn't get to there because I was kind of going over really quickly too. So I was gonna kind of go over again. Let's see. I thought I lost. Did I not list the cost of there? But cost detail. Um, let me see. It depends on the. So when you go to the admissions international, you can go to value of a stay. Here's a cost information. It depends on what programs or the, levels that you're studying. So if you are coming here with the ESL, annual cost would be, hopefully you can see it here, this, 4,400 for tuition, but average is academic year 21,000, including tuition fees, room and board, and health insurance. But this is a more detailed cost here. And if you are coming here for the undergrad study, the university charges by credit hours. So here is if you take 4 courses, one course considered to be maybe 3 credit hours. So if you take 12 hours, those are the costs. We're talking about this academic year, full in the whole year study is about 23,000 US dollars. And if you want to graduate faster and want to take more, you can do 15 credit hours per semester. And that would be charged a little bit more because you're taking more classes, but it will be around 26,000 for those. If you are coming here for a grad student, a lot of students, grad students have to take 9 courses, and then they don't take any more because it's really tough. So it would be about here, total academic years, about 22,000, including tuition fees, room and board, and health insurance. And those are the breakdown for the courses. And some of the college support fee might be charged for different courses, depending on the courses. But those are the basic of the cost. I hope that helped.
So, okay. Abdurrahman had another question, I think, related to his previous question.
Okay,
So,
as in sandwich placement that is relevant to the course I'm studying over there. I'm
I'm
not
not sure about this. What is this sandwich placements you're talking about? Mr. Rahman, if you can
maybe
just highlight something, what is
Abidra,
the terminology in Bangladesh? What is about this
may-
sandwich placements?
maybe he's asking, is it related? Actually, his job is related to his work or not? Maybe this question is like that. I think I'm not sure.
sandwich placement that is relevant to the course.
Okay, so we are going for the other question.
I guess he mean about the CPTs, I guess.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Maybe like an
Ye- ye-
internship, like a study,
Internship in
and then
between
do
the
the
studies.
internship.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah, as long as it is relevant to your course, like let's say if you're studying a computer science here, you can apply for CPT, and then you can do like an internship as you are studying, taking courses at the classes too. But that would be go for more like upper level courses.
So we have another question from Abu Dhabi.
So will you accept my credit for admission since I have completed 60 credits from another university? So again, all the transfer credits, I have to look at your transcripts and then have to look at the courses equivalency. So again, I can do, you would probably get the general credit hours, but it's not necessarily means transferring all the courses that's replacing certain courses. So your credit hours are gonna be on the transcript. How many credit hours you have accumulated from us or from the other institution? But if you're talking about the replacing the certain courses with the courses that you have taken, it would not. You have to evaluate that each course by looking at the syllabus. So I cannot give you yes every 60 credit hours. Most likely, not all are transferred.
Okay, so all our question is like similar our previous question, I think. So we are waiting for the
Oh,
question.
yeah.
So
Thank you. Sweet. I'm just reading a message. So.
so there is no question available. We are at the end of our live program.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Rahman, for allowing us and having us over here, allowing us to be the part of this session and to discuss uh, about the university with the potential students. Looking forward to have a great number of applications and the association with you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much, Ms. Akuri
Thank
and
you again
Mr.
for
Ratan.
having us. Yes, and thank you so much, guys, the students who have participated in asking us the questions. We would love to have you here. I'll be praying that all the situation in Bangladesh are gonna be cleared and you guys stay safe. And we would love to have you, here in Arkansas State University. So stay safe and be strong. Keep applying and keep looking for your dreams. So
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Bye
much. Bye.
bye.
Thank you,
bye
Akori.
bye. Thank you.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.